Hi Virgo, welcome to Moonbeam's Messages. This is your collective love reading. Now, as this is a collective reading, not everything will resonate, so please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you don't find any messages in this for yourself, then please check your other placements where you're likely to find a message in there. Now, as always, this is a timeless reading, so whenever it falls into your feed is whenever it's likely to be relevant for yourself. However, today is the 3rd of January, if you want to know the date that I'm recording these. Now, all the other placements are in the playlists, so you can check those out whenever you are ready. So let's get into this. So as always, this could be a past, present or future person. It is whatever message Spirit wants to bring out. So Spirit, can we get some more cards, please, for the love situation you want to bring up with Virgo? Another one turned out there. Interesting. Okay, so your overall energy, we have the Ace of Swords. So this is telling me that you have either recently cut somebody out, or you've been learning a lot of lessons about what it is that you want, what your truths are. You could have even been given some truth as well recently. Maybe you've had a message coming in, or you are going to have a message coming in at some point soon with regards to a particular situation that you find yourself in. Now, in your energy, we have the Tower. So you're going through some sort of transformation at the moment, or whatever it is that you want. It looks as though you're changing your mind. It could even be that you are at an ending of a relationship. Maybe things have fallen apart. It could be that you are looking to start a new relationship. Whatever this Tower is, it's very much changing your mind on something. You're very much going to be looking at things from a new perspective and building things in a better light. So let's get clarification of this Tower for you. That's a lot of cards, Spirit. I'm going to put those back because there's too many. How many is that? You're going to... Okay, I'll take those. It's not quite as many as you tried to give me before. So the first card that come out then, we've got the King of Swords. So very much here learning some sort of truth. The King of Swords is somebody that's got a lot of integrity here, very honest, but they can be very stoic as well. So they don't tend to show their emotions or discuss their emotions very much, but they are very good at communicating. So it does suggest to me that there's going to be some sort of communication coming in. Now, it might not be discussing emotions, but there is some sort of communication coming through. Now, this could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, so it could be another person that you may be involved with there as well, coming to communicate with you. Now, we do have a Four of Pentacles, so you are trying to release something that you may have looked at as being stable previously. Now, this could be part of what your Tower is, because a lot of the time the Tower, you feel like it's very stable and secure, and then when it comes down, you end up having to release what was there previously in order to look at rebuilding things. So it could literally be you releasing finances to rebuild things from the ground up. It could just be you releasing certain old belief systems so that you can look at rebuilding things. But whatever it is, you're letting go of something that you found stable previously. We have the Justice card. So there's some big decision that's coming up, and it's going to be a fairly made decision based on all of the information. So if you feel like you've not had all of the information previously, there is going to be a decision that's being made, and it's being made in your favor. So it could even be somebody's making a decision on you that you're going to be finding very favorable. Now, it could be your person, and it could be that's what this communication is. Maybe you're releasing something and it's going to be bringing in some decision being made in your favor by your person. We have a Star card, so you're feeling very hopeful. You've very much, you know what it is that you want. You're literally wishing on a star. You're trying to manifest things. You're very much going through a lot of healing energy here as well. There's a lot of emotional healing going on here. Very much being in touch with yourself and keeping that hope alive. And we do have a Nine of Wands, so you also have your guard up. So certain things that may have happened in the past to you have really got your guard up. So you're not really letting many people in. If you are, you're keeping up a lot of high boundaries, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, because let's face it, if you just met someone, you don't want to lower your boundaries too quickly, but you could end up self-sabotaging. So do bear that in mind, because here with this Star card, it does look as though you may be manifesting certain things and you could keep people closed out. So just bear that in mind. You don't want to end up self-sabotaging and missing out on certain opportunities here. But yeah, it does look as though you have got somebody incoming potentially, but they might not necessarily be showing their feelings to you. Now, we also have, well, in your person's energy, we have a Queen of Wands. So possibly your person is a fire energy, so Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. What other energies did we have here? So we've also got Aquarius and Libra in those ones as well. So yeah, so Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, possibly for your person. Now they're feeling very confident. Now, they don't necessarily have to be female. Your person can be male. It's a Queen of Wands. That gender's fluid within tarot. They're just personality traits, so take it as it resonates. Could very well be a masculine queen here. But yeah, somebody that's very confident. They exude sex appeal. Now, it could be that they are looking at you as being somebody that is extremely sexy, very confident, and something that they've got a lot of passion towards. And they've definitely got a lot of passion, from what I'm getting from that Queen of Wands. And it's something that they could feel like that you've got a lot of passion, or they've just got a lot of passion for you. Let's get clarification on this Queen of Wands, please, Spirit. So we've got a Six of Pentacles. So things do not look like they are in balance at the moment with this relationship. It doesn't look as though there's been very much equal give and take. So whether you're together, I'm not sure, or whether you're separated, whether you are, newly in a relationship. It could be that they've been in relationships previously where there was not equal give and take, but it does look as though there is something there where they want to potentially make sure that they go into an equally giving and taking relationship. Very much a card of trying to balance things out there. We have a Three of Swords as well. So it does look as though your person has been going through a bit of heartbreak here. With the Three of Swords in the reverse, it does suggest that they're trying to heal. They could be getting a little bit stuck in that healing as well. They are very much trying to come out the other end of that heartbreak. But yeah, it looks though they could be a little bit stuck in that. We also have a Nine of Swords, and I think that's what's keeping them stuck. So the Nine of Swords is very much suggesting to me that they're doing a lot of overthinking, possibly losing sleep, stress, anxiety, possibly some depression as well. So very much whatever has happened to them in the past, it's got them in some serious mental anguish. So it could be very much that they might not be in a position to offer you much. And that could be why you're seeing them as this King of Swords, because they've that damaged on the inside that they're not able to express their emotions properly. And it's very much got them feeling really guilty and really stressed, and a lot of anxiety here too. Now, how you're viewing this relationship, we have a Three of Wands. So to me, it suggests that you're looking at this as being a relationship that's on pause. So possibly you might not be together. Now, whether that's because you haven't actually started the relationship yet because your person's going through so much, or whether you're in separation, I'm not sure. But this is very much suggesting to me that nothing's happening at the moment. It could even be that maybe you are in, like friends with benefits, or I'm not quite sure what other terminology it's called, but a relationship that's not a relationship. I do know the word, but I can't think of it. It's not coming to the tip of my head. Clearly, the communication is an issue. But yeah, to me, it feels like you're just waiting around for things to develop, for something to happen. Situationship, that's the one. Maybe you're in a situationship and you're waiting for it to develop and move forward and turn into something else, and it's not going anywhere. And you're just waiting for all your effort to be paying off. Maybe you've been putting a lot of effort into this. It could be that you could be pouring in a lot of healing energy and a lot of hope into this person, trying to help them, and you're just waiting for it to come to fruition now. Maybe you're just waiting for them to come along. I'm really not sure. Let's get some clarification on this Three of Wands. What's this Three of Wands, Spirit? Ooh, okay. So we've got a Four of Cups and it came out to the side. In the upright, it's somebody that's very much daydreaming over things that they want. They're not necessarily seeing what's in front of them very much. It's the looking at the grass is greener on the other side kind of thing. It's very much them fantasizing about what they haven't got, not actually nurturing the grass that's in front of them to make it greener. Very much that kind of energy. In the reverse, it's knowing exactly what you want and making sure that you're going for what's good for you, not sitting daydreaming, very much going for it, and putting in the effort and everything else. To me, this is suggesting that somebody is sitting on the fence, not necessarily knowing what they want, but at the same time, they aren't even daydreaming. It's kind of, it's like they know what they want, they know what's good for them, but they don't want to choose it, if that makes sense. So it could very well be that somebody's waiting purely because a decision hasn't been made. And that maybe that's what it is. Maybe somebody's, it's not going anywhere because someone's not making a decision. We have a Princess of Pentacles in the reverse. So we've got Earth energy here. So Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Now this suggests to me that somebody doesn't necessarily know what they want. The Princess of Pentacles, when she's in the reverse, she's very clueless and a bit clumsy. So it could simply be that somebody simply doesn't know what to do or what direction to go into. When the Princess of Pentacles is in the upright, she's very much bringing along a gift. It's like a peace offering. In the reverse, they don't know how to give that peace offering. They don't know if they want to give a peace offering. They know that there potentially needs to be one, but they just don't know how to go about it. And they're a little bit clueless and possibly verbally clumsy with it. So it suggests to me that they don't know what to do or what way to get there, and that could be very much to do with the fact if they haven't made up made a decision on what they actually want. They haven't worked out what's good for them. They don't know what's best for them out of everything that they've been dealing with that Four of Cups. And we do have a Sun card in the reverse, so there is going to be eventual happiness. It's just that somebody's got to jump through these hurdles and make a decision in order for happiness to come. So to me, it very much looks like it could be a relationship that once somebody makes the decision to be committed in it, it could be something that's really happy. But at the same time, if they make a decision to walk away from it, there's going to be eventual happiness because that release will then, free whoever it is that's waiting around up to go and do whatever they want. Now, I'm not condoning waiting around because at the end of the day, you shouldn't be waiting around anyway because you never know what a decision's going to be or how long it's going to take. And if you're waiting for a decision to make, you could be stuck in this waiting around for so long. Why put your life on hold waiting for somebody that clearly doesn't know what they want? Very much you don't want to do that. Now, the challenge is a Four of Cups, somebody making up their mind on what they want. Very much somebody, the challenge is to not be daydreaming, not be wishing that things were better than they are. Literally, the challenge is to water the grass where you are, to make it greener where you are, not necessarily sit there and think, oh, it'd be better if I was over there with this person, or, if we lived in a different area, it might be nicer. Or very much somebody needs to learn to appreciate what they've got And that is the challenge. Let's get clarification on that. And get one more, please, Spirit. Okay, give me 2. That's fine. Or 3. So we have the 4 of Swords. So very much some healing needs to be done. Somebody needs to literally do some thinking about things. So it could very well be that somebody needs to learn a lot about why they feel like they don't have enough and learn to appreciate it. They need to do some deep thinking about what makes them think that, what makes them, what causes that to be triggered. There could even be some actual physical healing that needs to be done there. We do have the Chariot as well. So somebody needs to align both their heart and their head. So potentially somebody is putting in a lot of energy into this and they could be physically, exhausted. Now, I've got a feeling that this is your person with this stress, anxiety, and everything else. It could very well be that their heart and their head are not aligned in the same direction. And it could be very much that they need to make sure that they're fully aligned in order to have that successful move forward. We've got an alchemist here, so somebody's going to be, they need a lot of confidence. They need to be able to manifest it going somewhere. We've got the Fool, where they're potentially hesitating to make sure that they've made the right decision. And then we've got a 7 of Pentacles. So they need to cut the losses. So somebody looking at this, it looks to me as though it's a really weird one to say. So the challenge is obviously somebody doing a lot of daydreaming, a lot of thinking what is out there for them. Now, in order to get over that, someone potentially needs to separate themselves, do some inner thinking, work out what is good for them, what is it they want, and move towards that. They need to manifest it and they need to have that new start and release anything that's old, that's not been working for them. But they need to make sure that they don't act rashly at the same time. They need to very much think about it, but they need to be aligned within their heart and their head. So they need to decide what it is that they want and go towards it. Now, whatever this is, whoever's challenge this is, whether it's yours or your person's, if it's overcome, we have the Hermit in the reverse as the outcome. Now, the Hermit in the upright is obviously somebody that is isolating themselves, doing a lot of inner healing, learning a lot about themselves. In the reverse, they're coming out of that hermit cave. They don't want to be on their own anymore. So very much reaching out, getting in touch with friends, family members. Now, it could even be that if you were in separation, this could very much be that separation is ending because you're coming out of being separated. Let's get some clarification on this Hermit. It could just be that you're fed up of being on your own. If you feel like you've been alone, you may be deciding to throw in the towel and go elsewhere because you're fed up of being alone, especially if you're already in a relationship, because there's nothing worse than feeling lonely in a relationship. And if you're waiting around, you don't want to be feeling lonely. And the Hermit, when he's in the reverse, he is lonely in his isolation. So he wants to get back out there. He doesn't want to be lonely anymore. We do have an 8 of Pentacles. So very much you've finished putting in the work that you need to within yourself. Very much coming out of that. Now, we do have a 2 of Swords here. So there is a big decision that needs to be made. And that decision is something that is going to... It kind of puts you at a bit of a crossroads. You might not want to make the decision that when the Two of Swords, I mean, she's got a blindfold on. It's like she doesn't want to see it. She doesn't want to deal with it. She wants to sit on it as much as she can, but it is very much a decision that does need to be made. And it's a decision that's got something to do with your emotional fulfillment. We've got a Nine of Cups here, so, you know, something that's going to give you a lot of emotional happiness, wish fulfillment. But this is independent emotional fulfillment with the Nine of Cups. It's very much you being happy on your own. So whether this is getting together with your person or whether it's on your own, you know, whatever the outcome is, whether it's meeting someone new, you're going to be happy in yourself, which is ultimately what you want, because nobody can make you happy other than yourself. They can enhance your happiness, but they can't make you happy. We do have a Five of Pentacles as well, so somebody's going to be feeling abandoned. Somebody may be playing a bit of the victim here as well. I say the Five of Pentacles is playing a victim card because you very much got two people outside freezing in the snow, in the rags, when they, you know, there's always a temple or a church that they could go into and get some sanctuary, warm up, you know, that kind of thing. But most of the time they choose not to go in there because they feel that they don't deserve it. So to me, that is very much a Five of Pentacles energy. Now, obviously, it doesn't have to be. It could just be literally simply people feel like they're being abandoned. Somebody may feel like they're at a financial loss, that they're not really doing much there. It could be simply that, you know, there could be a little bit of a lack of stability that comes with this decision. Maybe there's a bit of a lack of funds that comes along. Now that could be because, I don't know, maybe somebody's in debt. So when if you do get into a partnership and merge things together, you know, obviously it could mean a lack of finances there. If there's separation going on, then, you know, you may lose some assets in that instance too. But yeah, it does look as though somebody, I mean, it could simply be that you turn your back on someone because you're fed up of waiting for them and they feel like they're being abandoned for it, because you're going to go and find you're going to be happy. Whatever it is, you're going to be feeling happy. Yeah. So signs that we've got out here then. So we've got Virgo, Cancer, Virgo, Gemini. We've also got Leo, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. So there's a lot of Virgo energy out here, Virgo. I hope you're glad to know that you're all over your own reading. Maybe your person is Virgo too. Yeah, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. More Libra, more Aquarius there. And then we've got Leo, Sagittarius, Aries too. But either way, to me, it looks, Virgo, as though you're going to be coming out of Virgo. You're going to be coming out of hermit mode, I think, and you're going to be possibly meeting someone new, and possibly somebody from the past that you may have been waiting on. It's too late for a minute. You know, you're going to be meeting somebody new, possibly something nicer as well. And then, yeah, whoever it is that you may have been waiting for, meh. So we've got worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So very possibly, you know, that waiting around is for someone else. It might not even be for your ex if you're waiting for an ex. Or, you know, it could be that, yeah, it could just be that you're waiting. Maybe nothing's going on. And that could be very much what that Three of Wands was, literally you waiting for something new. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. And then passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Beautiful. Right, now I'm going to get you some astrology cards. I had these for Christmas to hopefully help some more of you identify if there's any other zodiacs that it could possibly be. Now, obviously, if the reading resonated for you and none of your zodiac placements come out, or none of your persons did, then, you know, don't worry. Then it's clearly the reading for you. It's just, these are just extra clarifiers or confirmation for other people that need it. So we've got Sagittarius, Taurus, Pisces, and Leo. Right, I hope you enjoyed your reading today, Virgo. If you did, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It will help pass the message on to anyone else that needs to hear it. And if you want to hear more from me and you haven't subscribed already, if you press that subscription button and press the notification bell, it will let you know when I do post new content. Good luck in getting out of hermit mode and going and meeting new people. Thank you very much for joining me.